Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad you all could be with us. Also, just tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music Podcasts. Glad you all could be with us as well. We're excited to welcome Dwayne Reed to our program today. Many people have gotten to know him as America's favorite rapping teacher. He has a brand new book out that I think people of all ages will enjoy. It's called Simon Be Rhymin'. We'll talk to Dwayne not only about the writing of the book, but also what it's been like for him to share the message with the world. Dwayne, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Cyrus, for having me on here. I'm so excited.
Well, man, the pleasure's definitely all mine. I've already read the book. I'll be writing my review on Amazon today. And what I love about this book is it really is a message I think all of us can be able to enjoy. And I think it kind of takes two of your passions, Dwayne, that being music and education, and putting them together. What has it been like for you to see the early response to the book?
Oh, man, it's been so exciting. It's been overwhelming. It feels like I've had a baby of sorts. And it's funny because I'm actually having a baby in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, man, it feels like a blessing on a blessing. And I'm so happy to have been placed in this position.
Well, I tell you, the thing about Simon that I think is so unique, and there are a couple layers I'd like to talk to you about with this, Dwayne, because, I mean, you have someone who, for one, is talented, but also is someone who's empathetic to the world around him. We see that in Sonny, which I definitely want to talk to you about. What was it like for you to create Simon and to give him this gift, but also this ability to connect with people in his community?
Yeah, so Simon takes a lot from my childhood. So I felt very empathetic as a child. However, my problem was that I didn't know that I could do something about this compassion that I had for others. So what's cool is that Simon begins to realize that throughout the book that, yes, he has these feelings of empathy and compassion, and he wants to help other people, particularly Sonny in his community, who's a man who struggles with homelessness. But he begins to realize throughout the book that he can actually do something. And, you know, he utilizes his powers of rap to start to do something within his community with the help of his friends CJ and Maria. So I think it's important to note that him being able to act on his empathy is also a part of his superpower, and I really wanted to highlight that throughout the book, Simon Be Rhymin'.
And I love the fact, too, you know, as we're thinking about music and what you got to be kind of known for, not only, of course, what you do, as, you know, as an educator, Dwayne, but also, of course, with music, is that, you know, Simon is able to kind of think about that even in his engagement. For those who have the print copy of the book on pages 98 and 99, he's kind of thinking about Sonny and how he, you know, really is empathetic to him. And what I love about the rap is, so I'll play it cool, talk less, listen more, because that's the whole reason that I'm going here for, to learn what this man's got to say about his life. Chill out, Simon. Everything's going to be all right. I mean, what was that like for you to give that to him? And I think it remind young people the importance of, for one, paying attention to their elders, but also seeing what they could learn instead of feeling like they have to do all the talking.
Yeah, man, I'm always encouraging even my scholars now, hey, let's listen more. Let's talk less. Let's come with more questions than we're coming with answers. And I think when you are positioning yourself in a way like that, you get more out of life. And I think that Simon he approaches it that way because he's naturally scared. He's naturally afraid to use his voice. But, it actually turns into a superpower, and it goes well for him when he's listening more and speaking less. So when he's listening to his elders, he's gaining this knowledge, he's gaining this experience, and he likes to take everything that he gets from people, process it in his head, and sometimes make rhymes, like what you said. So I'll play it cool, talk less, listen more, because that's what the whole reason I'm going here for, to learn what this man's got to say about his life. Chill out, Simon. Everything's going to be all right. Like, he understands the purpose of even speaking with Sonny is to learn about Sonny. Yeah. And I think it's important for, for kids and for everyone to understand, hey, What are you trying to get? What information are you trying to gather? Okay, let them tell you.
Yeah, that's so true. And I think, there is also the accountability that comes with it. You gave Simon his parents, which I thought, was a great addition to this book. His dad, which encouraged him about his gift, letting him know he had something that could have an impact in the community, but also his mom reminding him of the responsibility, because there's that part in the book where she says, you've learned all this about Sonny, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with this? Why was that important for you to show the importance of action? It's one thing to feel empathy, but why was the action part important, Dwayne?
Yeah, so I wanted to include the strong parental characters of mom and dad because, one, my mom was really impactful in my life, and, Simon's mother takes a lot from my mom, and then dad as well, because I really want to communicate that, black fathers are in black children's lives. Period. Statistically, that is a fact. And to answer your question about action, it's one thing to have empathy. It's one thing to have feelings towards someone and want to do something. But our compassion has to be fueled by, action as well. It has to be met with action. So, Simon's mother saying, holding him accountable, what you going to do about it, son, is my way of communicating to readers, hey, you can have these feelings and you can want to do something and your heart can be there, but you have to put your hands to work as well. Yeah. And, you don't have to be a politician. You don't have to even be an adult to make a difference. You have to use what you have within your, under your belt to make something happen in your community. So I really wanted to drive that point home.
Last thing, Dwayne, we know your time. You have a lot going on today, but last thing I wanted to ask you about Sonny that I thought was interesting is that Simon saw the gift in him. He heard him singing, realized he had something special. What message would you give to our audience about looking beyond the things we see? Because some people would look at Sonny outwardly and think there is nothing there. What do you want our audience to know about the importance of looking beyond the things that they see and realizing what a person can contribute to the world?
Yeah, so one day I took my scholars out on a trip here in Chicago, and we came across someone who, appeared to be struggling with homelessness. And on the offset, my scholars, they were laughing at him, and what's he doing, asking for money. And I pulled them to the side, and I said, that's not how we get down with human beings, with people. And I gave them a quick little mini lesson on, ways we should respond. Sorry, I don't have any money, or if you have some, look them in the eye, communicate with them like they're a human being. And, that was even the premise for me writing the story Simon v. RHYMIN. And I want people to know that somebody, whomever you're looking at, is a human being. They've got a life story. They've gone through things. Even in the story we hear about Sonny and his life and how he had a wife and a cat stuck in a tree. And we hear that this person was a person just like everyone else. And I want for kids especially to see, despite what you might see on the outside, it's what's on the inside that truly matters. And that's the crux of Simon v. RHYMIN. It's not what's on the outside, a short kid with a big head who's afraid to speak. It's what's on the inside. He is powerful. He is confident in his rhyming, and that's what comes out even in him helping Sonny, the person who struggles with homelessness. So I really hope that those readers of Simon v. RHYMIN understand empathy, compassion, but also are led to action.
Yeah, and I think they definitely will be. Again, everyone, Dwayne Reed has been our guest, America's favorite rapping teacher. His book is Simon v. RHYMIN. It's available now through our friends at Amazon.com or through your favorite local bookstore. Dwayne, how can our audience stay connected with you, man?
They can stay connected online. They can follow me at Teach Mr. Reed on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. They can shoot me an email and just holler at me. I will definitely get back at you.
Well, Dwayne, congratulations on the book and the new addition to the family, and looking forward to speaking with you again, man.
Likewise. Thank you, Cyrus.
Hey, more than welcome. We thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. So let's go make today amazing. Take care.